In this occasion, I would like to tell you a story about an unhappy girl. Do you know who is she? No? Okay, let me tell you the story. Once upon a time, there lived an unhappy young girl. Her mother was dead, and her father had married a widow with 2 daughters. Her stepmother didn't like her at all. All her kind thoughts and loving touches were for her own daughters. Nothing was too good for them. Dresses, shoes, delicious food, soft beds, and every home comfort. But for the poor happy girl, there was nothing at all. No dresses, only her stepsisters, no lovely dishes, nothing but scraps, no rest, and no comfort. She had to work hard all day. Only when evening came was she allowed to sit for a while by the fire near the cinders. That's why everybody called her Cinderella. Cinderella used to spend long hours all alone talking to the cat and birds. The cat says, meow, which really means, cheer up, Cinderella, you have something neither of your stepsister has, and that is beauty. It was quite true. Cinderella, even dressed in old rags, was a lovely girl, while her stepsisters, no matter how splendid and elegant their clothes, were still clumsy, lumpy, and ugly, and always whooping. One day, beautiful new dresses arrived at the house. A ball was to be held at the palace, and the stepsisters were getting ready to go. She didn't dare ask if she could go too. She knew really well what the answer would be. You, Cinderella, you're staying at the house to wash the dishes, scrub the floors, and turn down the bed for your stepsisters, because they will come home tired and very sleepy. Cinderella said, oh dear, I'm so unhappy. The cat murmured, meow. Suddenly, something amazing happened. As Cinderella was sitting all alone, there was a burst of light and fairy appeared. Shriek! Don't be alarmed, Cinderella. I know you would love to go to the ball, and so you shall. How can I dress in rags? Said Cinderella. The servants will turn you away. The fairy smiled. With a flick of her magic wand, Cinderella found herself wearing the most beautiful dress she had ever seen. Now for your coach. A real lady would never go to the ball on foot. Quick, Cinderella, get me a pumpkin. Oh, of course, said Cinderella, rushing away. Then the fairy turned back into the cat. You bring me 7 mice, and remember, they must be alive. Cinderella soon returned with the pumpkin and the cat with 7 mice he had caught in the cellar. With a flick of her magic wand, the pumpkin turned into a sparkling coach, and the mice became 6 white horses, while the 7 mouse turned into a coachman in a smart uniform and carrying a whip. Cinderella could hardly believe her eyes. You shall go to the ball, Cinderella. Come on, but remember, you must leave at midnight. That is when my spell ends. Your coach will turn back into a pumpkin, and the horses will become mice again. You will be dressed in rags and wearing a cloaks instead of these glass slippers. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. Cinderella had a wonderful time at the ball until she heard the first stroke of midnight. She remembered what the fairy had said. Without a word of goodbye, she slipped from the prince's arms and ran down the steps. As she ran, she lost one of her glass slippers. But not for a moment, she dreamed of stopping to pick it up. The prince, who was now madly in love with her, picked up the slippers and said to his ministers, go and search everywhere for the girl foot the slippers fit. I will never be content until I find her. So the ministers tried the slippers onto the foot of every girl in the land until only Cinderella was left. That awful and dirty girl simply cannot have it at the ball, snapped the stepmother. Tell the prince he ought to marry one of my two daughters. Can you see how ugly Cinderella is? But to everyone's amazement, the shoe fitted perfectly. Suddenly, the fairy appeared and waved her magic wand. In a flash, Cinderella appeared in a splendid dress, shining with youth and beauty. The stepmother and stepsisters gaped at her in amazement, and the minister said, "Come with us, Cinderella. The prince is waiting for you." So Cinderella married the prince and lived happily ever. As far as the cat, he just said, "Meow." Well, that is the end of the story. From this story, we can learn that we have to be a forgiving person. By forgiving and patient, then you will get a victory. Because forgiveness is the miracle word of life. I am Delya Egalita. Thank you so much for your attention and bye!